a registered nurse that love critical care, that love, really interested in working in the operating room, interested in pain management, maybe providing anesthesia to patients. It could be general anesthesia, it could be regional anesthesia. Curious about working in a variety of surgical areas, as well as a variety of different types of cases, interested in working all types of hours, flexibility. I mean, think about becoming a CRNA because it's an amazing career. It's just an extension of critical care nursing. Of course, it's a totally different, science of itself. But if you are currently an ICU nurse and you're curious of where I should go, definitely consider becoming a CRNA. And first thing I would always recommend is shadowing. So I am Christine and welcome to a new video. If it's your first time here and you want to become a CRNA or grow your CRNA career, definitely click on the bell, subscribe. I would love you to be a part of our community. I would love to be your mentor online and help you with your path to become a CRNA. And if CRNA is not for you, it's okay. I have some videos of how to become a registered nurse, be a nurse practitioner, and giving you a lot of different salaries as well as steps to take towards those different paths. So definitely keep watching. According to U.S. News and World Report, nurse anesthesia is one of the top 10 best healthcare jobs for 2023. So it's ranked number 10. And that's pretty significant because even me practicing as a CRNA, I rarely have met a CRNA that does not like their job. I don't think I've met a CRNA who doesn't like their job. Maybe they don't like the culture they're working. Maybe they don't like their hours, for example. But the job itself, I mean, it's a great job in healthcare to work in. So definitely think about that as knowing that this is a profession that is well liked in nursing. Another thing to think about is that CRNAs are the highest paid nurses for 2023. And the salary, of course, is higher as time has been changing throughout day to day, month to month. There's always changes, but the average is about $203,000 a year. Nurse anesthetists are advanced practice nurses working in the operating room, or it could be in other specialty areas as well. For example, you could be a nurse anesthetist can work in OB, for example, and provide epidurals as well as do C-sections. So it's a variety of areas that nurse anesthetists work. And now by 2025, all new CRNAs who graduate from school will have to be required to have a doctoral degree. So depending on the program, it could be 3.5 years to when you are in nurse anesthesia school from the time to graduate. You will have a doctoral degree. So the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the most recent article showed that nurse anesthetists are one of the highest paid nurses. Like I've said, about almost over $200,000 a year. Now, that's the average, but many CRNAs are making well over $300,000 a year. And if you are doing travel CRNA, you're even making more. So the averages can be $210 an hour up to $300 an hour, depend on where specifically there's a need for a nurse anesthetist. So the highest median annual average salaries are California, Connecticut, New York, and Illinois. In California, you can be making an upwards of $246,000 a year, or it can even be higher than that. That's just an average, but a lot of CRNAs are making a lot more than that, depending on the location in California. But in general, around the country, you can work, for example, in South Carolina. You can work in Kentucky, for example, and you could be making way more than that. It all depends on the facility and it depends on the need. So even thinking about salary, becoming a CRNA, you get so much autonomy. Depending on where you work, it could be a team model versus supervision approach. to practice. So if you are a registered nurse, maybe you're in the ICU, maybe you're not in the ICU, definitely consider becoming a CRNA. Definitely shadow at your current hospital, and it's a very good job security when you're thinking of becoming a CRNA. It is a long road. It could be 6 to 7 years from when you start to completion, but it's so worth it. So I definitely recommend it. And if you're curious about a day in the life of becoming a CRNA, depending on where you're living, you can't shadow a CRNA, definitely check out those videos that I have on my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you're a registered nurse. And I would love to hear a little bit of salaries. What are some current salaries of a registered nurse? If you're currently a CRNA, I would love to hear down below what your current salary is, or salary range. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. So definitely click on one of these videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.